Episode 16. What are we talking about? Mainly, I want to let you guys know and remind you, take some time for yourself and find some peace and quiet. And remember, what are we here to do on this podcast? We're here to laugh, educate, motivate. And we're about to do that right now. Appreciate everybody. Welcome. Come on in. This is Outside the Box with Mike Terry, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, listening, whether you're on the app, whether you are watching on YouTube, whether you watching this from Facebook, whatever, the website. Appreciate you guys joining us, watching. This is episode 16. We 16 in. That's not the right number with my hands, but this is episode 16. I just want to talk to you guys about something that I feel is important. Sometimes in life, you know, whether it be your mind, whether it be the situations around you, maybe even the life that you live in, it can get loud. You know, you can have a whole bunch of thoughts racing and you know, going through your mind and stuff like that. You know, things you're not sure you should do or whatever, what businesses you should go after or what you should invest in. You know, you never want to get to a point as an adult, you notice that you have to manage your stress. You know what I mean? You got to manage stress. You don't ever want to get to a point where you're completely overwhelmed. You know, you fuck around, have a stroke or some junk, man, due to, you know, stress or nothing like that. And I don't mean to make light of it. I mean to say that and get a little jokes going. All right, that's not. What am I doing? How am I doing? Point is, you know what I mean? You never want to get to a point where, you know what I mean? You never want to get to a point where stress gets so heavy that you end up getting sick. That you end up, you know, whether it be going to the hospital, you know, some people, you can have a seizure or a stroke, something like that. You know, you just want to be careful. So I want to talk about finding some peace and quiet. You know, I'm sure some people watching this, you have your favorite place to go. You know what I mean? You have your favorite thing to do. Some people, you know, there's a lot of different personality makeups, you know, throughout this world. Everybody's not the exact same. You know what I mean? Some people are more outgoing, extroverted, introverted. You know, some people, I've heard they go to nightclubs to calm down, you know, like Dennis Rodman or some shit like that. But, you know, for me, I know sometimes, you know, going to like a nice park, you know what I mean? A nice, you know, family park or whatever, you know, and somewhere that's just peaceful and quiet. Recently, you know, I felt like I needed to take a little moment, a little step back and just find some peace and quiet. So, you know, I had the day off on Friday, grateful. And went out to Hyde's, you know what I mean? Hyde's, I'm sure I'm saying that name right. Out in Liverpool, some of y'all, you know where that spot is, especially people live in New York, Syracuse, New York. Nice, you know, nice little, like an old school hot dog and burger shop, or more so, yeah, hot dog and burger shop. So, you know, just got myself something to eat, you know, went out there just to relax and enjoy the environment. You know, saw some familiar faces. You know, shout out to Xavier Exotics. He's a rapper and stuff like that, a hip hop artist. Definitely want to have him on the show at some point. You know, and shout out to anybody and everybody who is genuinely interested in being a part and being a guest on this podcast. We definitely appreciate it. Appreciate the interest and. I don't want nobody feeling like I'm trying to dodge them or nothing. We just trying to make sure we're able to do that with quality. You know what I mean? With quality, because right now we got this camera right now. So I was like, yes, we could have somebody right next to me, but we want to get to that point where we got the multiple camera cuts and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Appreciate everybody, you know, showing the interest, man, and who's genuinely interested. We will have guests on this season, that's for sure. You know, once again, this is a temporary spot that we're in right now. We're definitely appreciative that we're able to record here and keep things moving and want to keep putting out episodes. And I want to let everybody know we will get more sketches going. It's just a matter of the right timing. So yeah, I know this is like more so a talking episode where I'm just kind of talking, throwing some positivity out there. I appreciate everybody who's watching these episodes. Week in, week out. Appreciate you guys' support. Appreciate your views. Your clicks. Appreciate people who share it, who genuinely appreciate it. Hell, we appreciate it if you turn it on and you throw it on your bed or walk in the other room. I appreciate it either way. Now, for real, appreciate it. So, point of what I'm saying, finding peace and quiet, right? So I went out to Hides. Shout out to Xavier Exotics. You know what I mean? I don't want to say the guy's name wrong. I saw another gentleman who produces music, performs music and stuff, hip hop artist. Shout out to him. I believe it's Jay Sampson. Could pull my. Hopefully I don't mess up his name, but yeah, man. Went to Onondaga Lake Park after that. Made sure I got some ice cream from Hides as well. Went over there and just ate some ice cream and walked down the park, and just enjoyed my time. Took my time. I saw a high school friend. I don't know if he wants his name shouted out, but shout out to. And then I'll go ahead and say it and fuck up his identity. I didn't know he had a second family in Detroit. But, all right. That's... What is he talking about? I don't know. I'm figuring it out. But look, I just want to say it is important to take time for yourself. It is, especially as an adult. Even, I know some people got kids. You got, different dynamics to your life and family. But I think still find a way to create some time for yourself, to cut out all the noise, man. This phone can be a blessing, but it also can be a curse sometimes. So sometimes, whether it be putting your phone on silent mode or just not using it, simply just not using it for a matter of hours can be the difference between having a chaotic mind and having a peaceful mind, or just getting yourself to, oh dang, Mike almost fell on me. Getting yourself to a point where, you can just relax. You can just have some peace and quiet, I think this is beneficial, man. You never know what people are dealing with. You never know what challenges somebody else is going through, what you're going, so I think it's very beneficial. I just felt it was very important to let you guys know, man. Find a place. If you live in Syracuse, go ahead and try Onondaga Lake Park, or try, whether you just drive around and I don't know. You got to find your spots. Whether it could be your backyard is where you find peace and quiet. Maybe you live in a nice neighborhood, Neighborhood I live in, sometimes I wake up, I just hear gunshots. Like it can get every now and again I'm like, this is a nice neighborhood, and then I hear shit like that and I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Why am I so comfortable? Like, why am I? But neither here nor there. Just, little jokes, trying to make people laugh. I'm a comedian after all, So, yeah, man, I think it's important to find some peace and quiet, whether it is taking a long drive, maybe just taking the drive to Auburn, 30 minutes from Syracuse. If you live somewhere else, I don't know how far it is from you, but, whether it's, just, you got to find a quiet place. It could be your car. You know what I mean? It could, I was about to say your work parking lot, but who literally is willing to go to their work site when they don't have to work? All right, let me stay on point. So, just wanted to let you guys know, just give some encouragement, man. Go to a place where you can find some peace and quiet, I feel like I don't need to elaborate further on that, man. I think it's understandable. I think people can receive that. Um, you know, moving forward, man, I've noticed that. Before we move forward, I want to make sure I don't forget this. My bad. First off, shout out to Mike for being here. Sorry, man, I went right. Shout out to Mike on the ones and twos, man. The MVP, Swiss Army knife, the producer, the editor, man. Big shout out to him for being here. Um, Mike had to work today. Still came in, man. Appreciate him, man. He's dedicated, committed. Once again, for those who believe, throw some prayers out to Jamie Foxx. He's home now, recovering from a medical illness. Yeah, man. Jamie Foxx is one of the great comedians of our time. You could even say one of the great musicians of our time. Man, dude is multi-talented. He's still young. I don't know his exact age, but he's, what I mean. That'd be very disappointing if we was to see him go. So send some prayers out to him. We hope that he continues to recover well. We know his daughter Corinne Fox posted that he is recovering, that he was out of the hospital for weeks, and still I haven't seen anything personally that's concrete detailing exactly what it is, but I know Mike, you said you saw that he might have had a stroke and stuff like that, and so we praying for the best, man, praying for a healthy, full recovery. I'd like to think that, that one thing when you get sick, for sure, when you get sick or whatever, you're in the hospital, the main thing you are thinking about is health. You ain't thinking about money. You know what I mean? Do I have enough money to fuck that? Am I gonna make it to see tomorrow? That's what you're thinking about. So we know Jamie Foxx is very talented. We know he's done a whole bunch of work. And I would like to think that he can take his time financially. He'll be secure enough to take his time financially so that he can heal correctly, and hoping for the best, man. Because it's all like nobody expected Kobe Bryant to die. That was a shock to the world, man. It was like what 40 something maybe, and definitely that definitely surprised me to see Jamie Foxx in the hospital under mysterious medical under mysterious situations. I know. I did think to a degree. I was like, oh, they trying to kill Jamie Foxx? I thought they were after him, I thought they. I'll put that in the, I don't know. But conspiracy theories and all that, I try not to delve too into it. I just thought, you never know what somebody going through. I hope that he's doing well. Hope that his family's doing well. So, big shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. Hope that he's recovering, or makes a full recovery. Sorry. Other news, man. I noticed Facebook. For those who don't know, Facebook has a dating app. It actually has a dating app. Recently, or it's probably been a year or two now, but they also now have a new column where it's for friendships. So you could have, on the dating app, you could find somebody to date for relationships, and then you could also find friends. You could literally find friends, which is what I thought Facebook was for, but that's neither here nor there. It's kind of interesting though. Like I just looked at it the other day just to, say, hey, I haven't clicked on it before. Let me see what's over here. And it was, oh snap, I got some requests on there. That's pretty cool. But it is weird. Like I looked at it, right? And I looked at the friendships, and it was a guy's profile, of course. And, but it wasn't edited for the friendships column, I don't think. It was kind of like his dating profile. And I was like, I don't know am I supposed to still select it? My nigga, let me go into detail. But point is, uh, how do I articulate that? It just seemed like his profile was set up to attract women, and I'm like, all right, I don't, he seemed like he'd be cool, but I'm like, I don't. I didn't know I didn't know what the fuck to do. I didn't know. It was just a little different to me. It was just different. So let me know. Let me know what y'all think about the Facebook dating app friendship column. Have you found friends? Have you made friends? Stuff like that. What do you think about it? I want to see some comments, man. I want to see people throwing some stuff in the comments. What do you like about the podcast? What you don't like? We'll go ahead and wrap this up, man. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, C2C Indie Radio. Make sure you go ahead and click that notification bell so that you can be notified when we have new episodes of the podcast, new episodes of different content, music that's being streamed or that's being released, other shows that's on the channel. And remember, C2C stands for city to city, county to county, coast to coast. So this content can be viewed and streamed all over the world, man. So make sure you share this episode with somebody who could use a laugh, or share it with somebody who could use some motivation. Remember, give yourself a round of applause. Because at the end of the day, you just stepped outside the box. Peace.